Welcome back to the next video, guys. We are, at the minute, standing on top of a mountain. Well, not right on top, it's up there. But we are going down there. When I say we, I mean me. I'm leaving my little car behind. North Wales is one stunning place. I really hope the last video went alright. If you watched it, thank you very, very much. If you haven't, go back and watch my last North Wales video. Bass fishing on the shallow beach, it was incredible. Now, I'm not going to keep you with me for the whole journey down this mountain, but I haven't yet seen it. I've nipped round this corner just because it looks like somebody's, I don't know, it looks like somebody's house. But there's a sign on the gate saying unsuitable for vehicles, which to me means walk. So we're going to walk. I did come round and shout, couldn't hear anybody, couldn't see anybody. So we're going to walk through. See what happens. I'm not looking forward to this walk, guys. It's a long way down. Unsuitable for motors. Is it suitable for people to walk? Looks like it could be. Make sure you look the gate back up and hope for the best. Oh. So tonight we are tope fishing again. When I say we, I mean me. I've got some Joey mackerel. Oh, that says private. We'll stay out of there. I've got some Joey mackerel, but I'm kind of hoping that there might be a few bream about that are well, that aren't going to make it back to the sea without an AO circle in them, because they will be some fresh bait. Fresh is best, it always is. And if you can't get fresh mackerel, tope do love a bream. They also like baby smoothhounds. Not that I've ever used one for bait, but I know that's what they come into the south coast for. Wind is off my back tonight, which is ideal. Oh, this looks like a Luke Crofts muck. Oh my god, look at that. You are seeing this in real time, the same as me. Oh my god, look at it. It's incredible. What a view. What a view. It's not that bad, to be fair. It's not that far down. It says unsuitable for vehicles. It'd be unsuitable for my little car, but and that's what we're fishing over. I'm not getting too close to the edge because I don't do heights, but oh, she is pretty long way down. There's a boat down there and everything, look. Right, I want to get down there because it's low water. So my plan is a nice sandy beach over there, look. I want to get down there because it's low water. I want to see what I'm casting over, because as I'm casting a whole mackerel, well, a whole Joey mackerel, distance isn't going to be amazing tonight, so I want to get down, see what the crack is, and go from there. I'll bring you back when I'm on the beach, guys. Guess who's made an absolute F up? Me. I reckon you can all see the problem already. I'm down. This is like a little boat club. There's a tiny little slipway there that's been just sort of flattened out in the rock. But my problem is, that's probably 150 yards from them dry rocks down to this low tide mark, because it's about low tide-ish now, I reckon. So 150 yards that I'm not going to be able to cut. I can probably do 150 yards on a good day, wind up my arse to a clip down rig. Today we're using a whole Joey mackerel. Yeah, alright, the wind's up my arse, but it ain't happening. I'm going to walk down to the low tide mark. If that is flat sand on the end, there's a sort of a chance I'm going to stay, but I've got a feeling it's not going to be. Reason being, there's a couple of small buoys out there, and I reckon they're crab pots. I've literally just seen the carcass of a big edible crab back up on the beach, so I've got a feeling this is going to be very, very rough ground. I can't cast into this. If I'm standing up there and I'm casting, say, 60-70 yards with a whole mackerel, which is probably more realistic, I am not going to ever get the gear back unless I get a pickup from a fish, which, if I get one, problem is I've only got 2 tope rigs with me. So I've got a feeling I'm going to have to walk back up that bloody mountain and start again. The other venue that I wanted to go to is now 2 hours that way. I'm not driving back there tonight. So I'm going to have to find somewhere between here and where I'm staying. Let's go and have a look in this water though, because it does look beautiful. Yeah, look how crystal clear this is. Look. Oh, it's amazing. Let's walk out and see if we can find the edge. I'd like to think, guys, my balance is pretty good. So if you're not sure that yours is, don't just go walking in the water. I've got my waders on and they've got decent boots on underneath, but yeah, if you're no good, yeah, I mean, I've just dropped, there's a decent drop off, and then there's the weed starting, so I'm not going to go any further because I can't see what's under the weed. But wow, what a venue, eh? I don't know what to do. I mean, I could go and try over there on that sandy beach, but I've no idea how to get there, and I'm not walking on them rocks because let me tell you, that's bloody hard work. That bloody hard work. Well, there is a few people over there, whether they're anglers or not, I don't know. I've just faced you right back into that wind. Really sorry. Oh, I don't know what to do now. I definitely can't fish here. This is, in my opinion, this is an unfishable mark. I would love if anyone else has fished here to know. I'm at a place called Rui, R-I-H-W or R-H-I-W it's spelt. And this is where the fella from the tackle shop told me to come. Cricket Tackle Shop, Crickheath, whatever it's called. He told me to park in that car park, walk down that track and fish on the beach. There's no way you're fishing here. No way. How can you fish on this? I mean, again, you can maybe float fish over the top, but this is a bit like what Samphire O's like back at home in Kent. It's just not possible. You're just going to as soon as my lead goes into it, even a plain lead, as soon as it goes into one of these little cracks or crevices, and even if you was lucky enough to land on a nice big flat rock like that, it's just going to roll straight off, straight into a crack, and you'll never get it back. Never ever get it back. I'd like to lift some of these rocks to see what's underneath. I bet there's some life underneath these rocks in these pools. I bet it's incredible actually. Loads of shrimp and crab and small fish. God knows what else. Probably make quite an interesting video. But not today. Now back to the drawing board. I've got to walk back up that. That was a bloody mission. Get back to the car. Try and get some internet signal to get my maps on. I've got that big rock over there sticking out. Somebody did speak to me last night and mentioned somewhere else, so I don't know, I might have to have a little look at that. Right guys, sorry, I'll bring you back. Right, sorry for all the magical mystery tours and not so much fishing. Mark number 2. Labrador, I don't know, Labrador, it can be called whatever you want it to be called for all I care. Put a post up in one of the groups on Facebook yesterday, local group well not a local group, but the Cardigan Bay group, because we're not in Cardigan, I suppose, I don't know if this is classed as Cardigan Bay or not, the Lim Peninsula, whatever. Anyway, a lovely fellow called me, John, messaged me on Facebook, told me a few marks. I've got a feeling he's got a caravan up here, holiday home, and he spends a lot of time up here. Told me this mark. So we are going to be fishing on them on the rocks. I don't know if it's these little ledges here or a bit further round, but I've just spoken to him and he's actually coming down as well. So it's great news. You can't really beat a bit of local-ish knowledge, if you like. But as I'm here very, very early, I am going to try and catch a bit of bait. Now, it's not going to be mackerel because I've got no feathers with me. Stupidly, I've been in about 15 different tackle shops up here and not bought any feathers. But I am going to have a go. I bought a fork, and look, there's lugworm everywhere. Looks like there's a hell of a lot more out here. So my plan is, I'm going to go and have a quick walk down this water's edge, take most of my gear back up onto this dry beach. Yeah, this is all just flat sand here. Nice. I want to get out there and see how soft it is though. I'm probably going to I'll probably actually go over there and fish somewhere near them rocks. I've got a feeling I'm going to be on that rock over there, the low one out of the two. Have a little look. Oh yeah, look, it's covered in lugworm. Covered in lugworm. Anywhere there's lug, there's fish. So the plan is set the continental rod up, stick that out, see if I can catch some bream. John mentioned garfish as well, so because we're in quite a bit of shallow water here, I should be able to walk out quite a way and give it a bit of a whack. That's the plan anyway. Do that. I just want to see how clear this water is. It's going to be clear like the rest of the place as well. I know there's more buoys out there, so that would tell me there's a bit of rough ground. Oh yeah, look, it's crystal clear. Look, crystal clear. Loads of lug. They're everywhere. Not very deep water here, which I'm not sure about. You know, it just doesn't give me confidence in catching tope. But I've mentioned on the south coast, just casually walking for the water, that we catch them in not a lot of water. So I'm going to walk over to that point there, somewhere where John can still see me coming down them steps, whatever way he's going to walk. As I said, I am going to have a cast with some ragworm, see if I can catch some small bream, garfish, just for a bit of extra bait, and then I might just chuck my lure about, walk out in the water and chuck my lure about, just see if I can pick anything up, because why not? Obviously I will bring you guys back if I find anything or see anything, but until then, hopefully I'll bring you back with a tope in a bit. Well, I'm on the rock mark. Not massively high. It's not like a Luke mark. But I'm not sure that the fella I'm with likes YouTube videos, so I'm going to have to be a bit snidey tonight. I'll bring you back. First fish, little wrasse on the pop-up rig. Well, it's pretty quiet here, pretty quiet indeed. I'm just going down to the water's edge to see if I can see anything swimming around in the clear water. I haven't been doing money updates, guys. It's a bit awkward, really. When you're with someone that's not really into YouTube and doesn't really want his mark to be shown. Well, it's not his mark, but you know what I mean. It's awkward. It is awkward. Crystal clear. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have to go fishing again while I'm on holiday. It's a shame, I know, but it just doesn't feel like anything's going to happen here. I really don't. So I'm going to go and try another mark, possibly tomorrow night or on the last night, depending on what time we leave on Sunday. I've got to make sure I'm home for the football Sunday morning. Sunday night, sorry. So I've got to leave early enough, but tired to getting later and later during the day, at night. I mean, I walk was at 1 o'clock tonight. So tomorrow it's going to be like 1:30, 2, and so on and so on. But we'll see what Mrs. Fish Hunt says, and I'll go and try the other sandy beach, I think, where they said about the tope coming off of. But yeah, obviously if anything happens massive, I will bring you guys back. Look at my new mate, Sid the spider. There's a lump. I'm about done now, guys. It's 11:30. Firewater's not for an hour and a half. I actually think let's just get back. That was a big old splash, that. John's just had an actual run. The way he sets his drag is different to mine. So when I set my drag, I use my clutch and I loosen my clutch off, put the ratchet on. Now John takes it completely off. So it's in free spool, then puts the clutch on. So this fish ran so fast, the spool overrun, blew his reel up, and it just snapped him straight off. Just carried on going, it just went snapped off. So we definitely think it was a tope, but yeah, it's where I don't know. I just ain't feeling it. I'm gonna call it a night, and I'm probably gonna, like I say, I'm gonna have a word with Mrs. Fish on her and see if I can get out and go and do another night tomorrow. If you're watching this video, it means I didn't get out tomorrow, and I'm posting up what I had. I've done the best I can. Thanks for watching. Right guys, I realised that last bit of video was messed up and I was filming it in portrait mode. As you can see, I'm walking. I have no idea where I'm walking. I'm walking back a different way to what I came. Here we go, this is a pathway. So, I don't know if you can see, you can just about see that light down there on the rock. That was where he was fishing. It was a frustrating night, as you can probably tell. I'm taking you with me for a minute because I'm bricking it. I don't know where I am, not a clue. It's nearly midnight. Yeah, I couldn't really film, guys. Not that there was much to film. I had that big spider crab. Not that that's what we went for. No one wants to see a spider crab. I had that little wrasse. But it was just a night spent talking towels. I've got to say thanks obviously to John, because, well, I wouldn't have known about this mark. The problem I've got is, in my head all week, and all the talking I've done and all the sort of footwork I've done, all the, what's the word, wrecking and stuff, research, everything led me to two different marks. One of them, I knew exactly where to go. I knew exactly where to fish. The other one, I'm not sure what part of that venue to fish. So I went to the one that I thought I knew exactly where I needed to go. And that was at the beginning of this video, which, in my opinion, was unfishable. I still don't know where I'm going. Yeah, in my opinion, was unfishable. You just wouldn't have got any gear back at all unless you had a fish on. And I'm not into setting up every chuck. No, obviously I haven't brought all my gear with me, so I've only got a certain amount of leads. I think I've got 4 grip leads with me. So that would have been pretty pointless. So then my thought was head back 2 hours to the other mark, back past where I came from, and then an hour south again. And I thought, oh, do you know what? I will speak to this fellow again who spoke to me yesterday or the day before. And he said he was coming here. He was only 20 minutes from the other mark, so I thought, right, that'll do. But, nah, it was pretty crap, to be honest. It was pretty crap. I say, John had a run that run that hard, it snapped him off because it blew his line up. But that was about it. Also, if I'm honest, the side of the rock I was fishing, I think I was fishing the wrong side, because when John got there, he jumped up on the rock and sort of set his rods up. He knows where to fish, fair play to him. I would have done the same. I just feel like where I was, the side I was on, weren't helping. So I'm going to speak to the boss in the morning and see if she minds if I get out for a couple of hours tomorrow night. And if I can, I will obviously film it, get a video of it. But if not, then obviously this will be the tope video, I'm afraid, with no tope again. There's a lot of tope videos on my channel with no tope. One day I'll get one. One day I'll get one. It's lovely fishing new marks. It really is. It's not lovely walking to them or walking back from them, because I have no idea where I'm going now. I feel like it's getting deeper and deeper into the forest any minute now. I thought Velociraptor's going to jump out of me, because it's definitely giving me Jurassic Park vibes. And I'm sure it ain't this far of a walk, surely not. The fields are scary and all. these big weeds sticking up that just, yeah, no, it's not a bit of me, this. Definitely not a bit of me. Anyway, I've been rabbiting on for ages, guys. I'm really, really sorry. Thanks for watching. The video of the bass fishing seems to be going alright. So yeah, pretty good. Where's the next video going to be? No idea. No idea whatsoever. When I get back, I'll catch up with a few of the boys, Steve and Matt. Possibly even try and get Sam out on it and go from there. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. In a bit.